Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Another crazy story. Little Ronnie. He's from Fort Worth, Texas. Texas is one of the largest states, I believe. If not the largest state, the second largest state. Nice, beautiful weather. But it's one of those things right there. It's a wild, wild west. It's a terrible thing. I mean, so this young man right here, he never got a chance to make it. They say he went to a car wash, go wash his car, and he got unalive alongside, somebody else, a young person. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. What I'm trying to figure out is why. Who decided to go out of their way to go to jail? I'm assuming it was somebody. Who decided to do something this to Ronnie? They said it was about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's obvious that person didn't have a job. I'm quite certain the person who did this to this young man didn't have a job. But either way, little Ronnie, I listen to his music, just like a lot of these other individual rappers. They talking about nothing but crime and violence. Not saying, he can't do what he want to do, but I'm just saying, I would think at a certain age, you say, you know what? Enough is enough. Meaning, I'm going to get out the streets. Believe it or not, the streets is undefeated. It's a terrible thing. Old person. Believe it or not, you're really supposed to get out the streets by the time you're 21 years old, the latest. Especially if you're a father. Imagine that. Imagine being an adult armed gang member. Imagine being an adult and you say you're still in the streets. Only thing that comes along with that is, you saw what happened to him, that's it. Or going to jail, that's it. But the individual who did this to this young man, I'm quite certain they're going to get him. Not just him, they did it to his daughter also. It's a terrible thing. This individual had no heart, no compassion, any way, shape, or form. Was it really that serious? As soon as I see him, that's it. I don't know. The only thing I do know, that person can't sleep good tonight. That person won't be able to sleep good tomorrow night either. That person's not going to be able to sleep good again until they go to jail behind the bars. Is that where they really want to go? Maybe. But why did they take little Ronnie out if all they want to do was go behind the bars? Why didn't they just go to the police station and say, you know what? I'm planning on doing something to somebody. Let me just go to jail right now instead of actually doing it and then go to jail. Imagine that. They be caught. There's cameras everywhere. These individuals are not smart. They can't live without their cell phones. Either way, poor little Ronnie. He lived a rough life. That's what he said. He grew up fast, but he said he stayed in the streets. It's one of those things, though. The streets is undefeated. It will take everybody down, no matter who you are. So that's what happened to little Ronnie right there. He said he was in the streets. He never left. And the streets did what the streets know how to do. Eat you alive. Condolences to this young man and his family. Back in 2012, the same thing happened to his older brother. He was in the streets also. And the streets ate him alive also. He's no longer here. The streets is undefeated. I wonder why little Ronnie didn't learn from his older brother. Say, you know what? This is not for me. I'm going to get a regular job, a 9 to 5. I don't need all this fancy stuff. Because the only thing that comes along with it is individuals who are going to try to get me, rob me, and all type of stuff. Plot on me. Street life. But what's even worse, not only was he still in the streets, he was also promoting violence in the songs. That's all he was doing. I wonder why. It's one of those things. Did he do something that bad to somebody where they decided to throw their lives away? Because the person have to know, if you do something to a child, they're going to come get you so fast. Matter of fact, they probably got him right now. Imagine that. It's a terrible thing. The child didn't do anything, I'm quite certain. Imagine that. So disrespectful. Either way, little Ronnie from Texas, Wild Wild West. Even though they're known for playing with firearms ever since, the Wild Wild West days. You would think these individuals will learn from the Wild Wild West days, because all those individuals from the Wild Wild West, the only thing they did was got into shootouts and, killed each other. That was it. Unbelievable. So that's what's going on, Ronnie. Little Ronnie from Texas. Somebody went out of their way to throw their lives away just to go to jail forever. Imagine that. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm quite certain the individual who did this to little Ronnie's saying right now he shouldn't have done it. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just stay a good boy? But no, one of those things. I don't know a lot. Only thing I know is crime don't pay. Imagine that. 11 o'clock in the morning. They want to come out, start off their day by committing crimes. Not just a regular crime, a brutal crime. Hopefully they catch these individuals who did this to this man, and I do a video about that too. Why not? Imagine that. I can't wait. I don't know a lot. Only thing I do know is crime don't pay. Imagine that. I believe after the age of 21 years old, you shouldn't be in the streets anymore. Because the streets is dangerous. It'll eat you alive. It's a terrible place.